If you don't understand, just ask, is Wang Churan a high-value version of Liu Yifei? Wang Churan's appearance and image. As a young actor, Wang Churan has certain advantages in both appearance and temperament. Her facial features are dignified and delicate, and her eyebrows and eyes exude a pure charm that matches her age. However, compared with Liu Yifei, who is recognized as a representative of fairies, Wang Churan still has a certain gap in appearance. First of all, her face shape and head lines are relatively not smooth and full, giving people a slightly clumsy feeling. From the front, her zygomatic arch is slightly expanded, and from the side, the cheekbones are relatively high, and the skin is close to the bones, and the whole face looks a little droopy. In comparison, Liu Yifei's facial lines are more symmetrical, there is no obvious depression between the cheekbones, and the skin is tighter, showing a girlish feeling. In addition, Wang Churan's nose is the biggest flaw in her facial features. The nasal bones are relatively thick, the nose tip is round and rough and drooping, and lacks the temperament of fairy spirit. Therefore, the exquisiteness of her face and nose also exposes a problem, that is, she is particularly concerned about the choice of angle for taking pictures. On the contrary, although Liu Yifei has small eyes, she has the inner canthus and narrow front double eyelids required by traditional Oriental fairies to highlight her elegance and spirit. In summary, Wang Churan's appearance and image need to be improved in some aspects compared with Liu Yifei. Wang Churan's marketing positioning. Due to the outside world's attention to the similarities between Wang Churan and Liu Yifei's appearance, she is also called the high-end version of Liu Yifei. However, in terms of marketing positioning, Wang Churan still has its own characteristics and labels. First of all, compared with Liu Yifei, her appearance and temperament are closer to the image of modern urban women, more fashionable and modern. Secondly, as a young actor, Wang Churan also experienced some changes and adjustments when she first debuted, and gradually developed in the direction she liked and suited in appearance and image. Through appropriate image creation, she showed her personality and charm and established her own style. From this perspective, Wang Churan is not simply called the high-end version of Liu Yifei, she has her own unique charm and market potential. Wang Churan's acting career and audience recognition. As an actor, Wang Churan's choice of TV series and variety shows is voluntary and selective. She will bear the scrutiny and criticism of the audience, and will also be recognized and appreciated for her acting skills and character creation. Whether in TV series or variety shows, Wang Churan can gain the recognition and love of the audience through her acting performance. Although some of the roles she played in the early stage may not be outstanding, as a young actor, she still has enough time and opportunities to continuously improve her acting skills and expressiveness. As long as she can carefully choose the role that suits her and make a breakthrough in her acting skills, I believe she can achieve better results and reputation. Thinking about whether Wang Churan can become a high-end version of Liu Yifei. In summary, as a young actor, Wang Churan has certain appearance conditions and acting potential, but compared with Liu Yifei, she still has a certain gap in appearance and image. However, in terms of marketing positioning, she still has her own characteristics and charm, not just a high-end version of Liu Yifei. As an audience, we may not have to compare and criticize her similarities and shortcomings with Liu Yifei, but should focus on her growth and performance on the road of acting. Only through continuous efforts and practice can she have the opportunity to become the representative of her own unique acting style and charm. Therefore, our expectation for Wang Churan should be that she can persevere in her acting career, keep making progress, find her own position and development direction, and become an excellent actor that is truly recognized and loved by the audience.